Okay, guys, so we are starting something completely new today. Well, not completely new, but we are starting to learn about Revit. You're going to use your existing designs today, and so essentially your floor plans for your apartment. Um, and just you're going to pick one of them. I will talk about that more. This is the daily slide. I'm going to put a link to this video right here once I'm done recording it and put it on YouTube. But essentially, your learning intention for the day is going to be starting to learn the basics of Revit. And you're going to be modeling your apartment floor plans, just one of them. So, one of your apartment floor plans in Revit 2025. But we're going to like detail it out and really learn the basics of Revit. So, there is going to be an assignment that we'll post at the beginning of class. I will pull it up here in a second. I put a lot of words on here, but I'm basically going to cover all this stuff in the video. But that's going to be the main task today. You also have your chapter 12 due, so make sure you get that done as well, and turn that in before the end of the day. And so my goal for you guys is to get through step 3 on the Revit assignment. There is a step 4 on there, which you probably will not, even if you get to it, probably will not finish it just because it is a more lengthy step. And it'll make sense once I kind of go over it. So, before I get into the assignment, just keep in mind as you're learning this Revit stuff, because I am not there, you guys are definitely going to need to help each other. I created a video for each step of the assignment with the screen recording of me on Revit. But just in addition to that, helping each other if somebody figures something out and don't know which button I clicked or you're having a hard time just figuring it out, ask people around you. Continue to work together because that's going to help you get through some troubleshooting stuff with Revit, okay? Your assignment looks like this. It is a document, and there's an intro to Revit video that I want you to watch first, just how to start a project correctly, what Revit's all about. And then you can see here step 1 is drawing walls in Revit. So there's a link to the video there. If you click on this link, it will open a YouTube video of me. I'm going to pause it before I'm talking twice, of me going over how to draw those walls. Something that's important, okay, and I talk about it here. Make sure you're listening to the video as well, because there's a lot that I'm talking about that's very useful. You can watch this without sound and watch where my mouse goes and what I click on. And you can probably get through like step 1 and 2 doing that, but there's a lot that I'm saying that I am going to expect you guys to know. So just make sure you're listening to them as well. And so that's just definitely something important. So you can see here, step 1's drawing walls, step 2's creating floors, and then I kind of put little screenshots of like my model working on this. Step 3 is adding windows and doors. And then, so that's really like what I expect you guys to finish. And I would love for you to start step 4 today. But like I said, you can see mine's not even done. This is going to be where you add components, so furniture and all kinds of those detail items in Revit and making it actually come to life and look accurate. Okay. And this is there are a lot of different things I talk about in this video, things that Revit already has, how to download all kinds of different components and furniture. Just know this step is going to take a bit of time because you're going to have to figure out a rhythm for yourself. And it is going to take a lot of troubleshooting. So things like moving around furniture, rotating it, placing it correctly, making it look normal. And so I just encourage you guys to ask each other for help. Some of you guys will get this a lot quicker than others. And so for those of you that are like getting it really quick, please help your classmates. And then in addition to that, if you download something, I go over like a certain website you can use to download different types of components. If you download something and bring it into your floor plan and it looks weird and you can't figure out how to make it look normal, just delete it and move on. Find a different component to use, um, instead of trying to troubleshoot how to make one look correct. Sometimes when I am there, I can help you do that because I use Revit all the time and I teach Revit, so I've seen a lot of things and have solved a lot of issues. But because I'm not there, ask maybe someone that seems to be getting it, if they can help, and if I wouldn't spend more than 5 minutes trying to solve one issue, if that makes sense. So just move on, figure out something else that works. That is my piece of advice. You can also use Google for sure to help you. YouTube has a lot of great resources because, as I mentioned here, Revit is used in the industry. Like all my friends that are architects use Revit. So it's not like just something we use in school. If you Google how to rotate a piece of furniture in Revit, you're going to find like 80,000 videos. Probably not 80,000, but you're going to find a lot of videos to help you figure it out. So, like, if there's something I don't go over in a video, Google it, look it up. And this is actually going to be the best way for you to learn. Okay. So, this is your assignment. Like I said, it goes up to step 4. This step is going to take a while because I want you to make it as detailed as possible. And then, but what I do want to make sure you guys know is if you do not finish step 4, which you're probably not going to, I just want you to submit all the screenshots you have at the end of class. I want you to submit your progress. It doesn't matter if you finished on, you made more progress on step 4 than somebody else did next to you. Maybe you just barely finished step 3. So take your screenshots, put them on your assignment, and submit what you have. Basically, I want to see how much as a class collectively you guys are getting done. So if you don't provide me with those screenshots and turn in your assignments, then I'm going to think you guys are way ahead or way behind. It's not going to give me an accurate, understanding of where you guys are at with the Revit stuff. And in addition to that, if you guys have like a lot of questions, you can submit them with your assignment. And maybe if I get enough comment questions, I can just create another video to kind of help you guys out. So just submit what you have at the end of class. Make sure you guys do your chapter 12 as well and kind of work through those steps, okay? And if you're having any issues with Revit, continue to Google, help each other, and go from there. So that is the plan for today. Yep. So have fun learning about Revit.